Hi guys, Joshua Reactions, and this video I'm going to react to episode 5 of season 2 of The OA. Let's get into it. What the? Oh, that's not really what I had in mind when you were talking about skin.
Not sure I would recognize. I only touched her one time.
So this is our Homer?
Need all your senses.
What the heck is going on? What the heck? Like, I thought our Homer, but I don't know. Like, just as Prairie has some memories of Nina, you know, maybe whenever they're traveling to like another body, another dimension, they're all having some kind of, you know, subconsciously some memories. So I don't even know, but I guess it wouldn't be too weird for what? Oh my god, I can't even talk. Robert to have to regain memories of him as Homer in the other dimension, but also what the heck that interdimensional weird ass wacky ass gift shop thingy was. Well, I guess we can reach the top now, assuming it's open.
Water's rising.
Hey, hey. Oh.
This must be the path Michelle took. That's why no one saw her coming in and out.
So what, every time it just fills up with water?
Whoa.
Yeah, now it's full on survival horror house. Just totally like a Resident Evil mansion.
Is that the medium?
And the engineer.
Oh,
There's a pattern on the back of every tile. Maybe if we line up the patterns.
We solved the puzzle.
you know, when I saw the house for the first time, I said survival horror house. I still didn't expect this. Okay.
She leads me places I couldn't have found. And when I'm with her, it's like it's the only time I can be truly myself. Maybe that is love.
Oh man, I hope you're ready for whatever you're gonna find.
How do you protect a spring?
You design a house that is a puzzle. The worthy will reach the revelations on the other side of the rose window in the attic, and the unworthy will be trapped and destroyed.
So the spring they're talking about, the natural spring they're talking about, that they have to protect with making the survival horror house. About what they think they have to protect. So that's I guess that's you know, part of the messed up, you know, secret room that Homer has, you know, where Rachel was so disturbed that she attempted to kill Homer, and where I could only like hear the sounds of water and also the reflection of water. Sums it up.
I checked the ward and we don't have any patients by the name Rachel Scruggs.
Surprise, surprise!
Are you sure she was transferred to this hospital?
Oh. That's what they're gonna do, huh?
A woman has collapsed. She's comatose.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
I think an allergic reaction.
Are you with the patient now?
Okay.
Help right away.
She's prepared.
Help you. Please remain.
I just lost 5 years of my life.
What?
Oh. What? What? What is that?
She had not ascended through the puzzle to reach the attic. She suspected, however, that her husband had, and he was now lost to whatever he had seen on the other side of the rose window.
What about
No
BB-8?
doctor in the world could revive the engineer from his coma. But his wife was convinced that someone would show up someday, be able to solve the puzzle and withstand the view from the rose window.
Please don't tell me that the guy that was contacting BB-8 when she was sleeping, she had this, well, we'll just call it a dream, I guess dream, and she assumed that it was her brother Theo, but I thought, no, is it really Theo? So, is it actually the husband who was contacting her? The husband who was trying to get her there so she can save him while she thinks she's saving her brother? I think so. I think that's the guy. I think that's the husband. Alright, I'm sorry. What the?
We have been calling to you from inside the earth for many years.
I didn't hear you.
Wind child, the one who seeks to own you is going to make a powerful discovery.
Shit.
He will use it to destroy your faith in yourself, so that you will need him to survive. The only way to recover is to form a tribe.
I love this song.
Yay, inject me while listening to one of my favorite
Once more
songs.
before I go.
Oh, jeez. Do you want me to die? Oh. What? Ah. What?
Where have you been?
You've been stuck all this time. Just as the husband. Tim. Hey! She looks normal? What the heck? The seat! Did I just saw the seat out of her ear? Eek! Eek! And 5 blocks? So those things do the freaking movements? Freaky technology. I can't even. And that's the great discovery. That's the great discovery they were warning the OA about. I don't even know where to start. Let me just skip a little because I really don't want to see Hap having sex. No thanks. Well, I know they were done there, but still. Anyways, this was episode 5. It was yet again a very good episode. It was a very tense episode. I don't want to sound over dramatic, but I can't deny that I had some problems, low-key having problems with breathing sometimes because it was so tense that I held my breath in or something. Like I said it a lot of times. It's a really a survival horror house. But this is also one of the rare, I guess, episodes or like movies or whatever where I feel almost as tense as I am while playing one of those survival horror games. You know, a lot of people will say if you're playing a game, it's usually more scary because you're the one taking action, you're the one making decisions. While if you're watching a show or if you're watching a movie, you're just being more passive, you're just watching, so it can be scary, but not as scary, at least for me. But this episode, I kind of felt like I was playing freaking, you know, the original Silent Hill game. Jesus. Anyways, I don't even know. I really, really liked the way they build up tension. Again, great set design. Again, beautiful scenes, but also, jeez, we got against, you know, got some more information about the house. We knew a little bit about it, but now they, you know, made it even more clear about, you know, the medium and the engineer, this married couple, and that there is this natural spring that they, you know, that they felt like they had to protect. So they were, you know, like the medium said, they're like the gatekeepers, I guess. But you know, the husband, I guess he couldn't help himself, if I remember correctly, and he wanted to solve the puzzle himself. You know, wanted to solve it all the way, but he ended up being stuck for God knows how long, and then he, you know, died. But I do think that his soul or something is still floating around, and is the one contacting, you know, BB-8 to that dream. I do think that was not a brother, but maybe it's the wrong assumption. I don't know. Sorry, it's just very messy, as you can see. It's a mess. We also found out that Oe is a medium herself, and she is able to communicate with the natural world, which is why she was able to translate for the old knight, and she's also able to communicate. It sounds kind of weird to just call them trees, but I guess with the trees, and they were actually waiting for her. They were hoping that they will ever be able to communicate or be able to have her here, you know, down there. And they already tried, you know, we saw some clips where it felt like the wind was talking to her. Kind of felt this connection. But this is definitely the closest she's ever been. And you know, when they were talking about, you know, when one tree is dying or is wounded, I guess, that all the trees are giving like their food and all that to that tree to prevent for that tree from dying, and therefore not being a part of this, yeah, I'm not sure if the right like cluster or branch. That really, really reminded me of that scene in season 1, the scene, I guess, that broke me, where Scott was, you know, dead on the floor, and then Homer and the OA started doing the movements, and I remember we had this close up of his blood on the floor, and at the time I don't think I said it out loud, but it kind of looked like a leaf to me, like a close up of a leaf. So when they were talking about, you know, all the trees giving part of their, I guess, food to that one tree that's wounded, it really reminded me of that scene where they were doing the movements, and we could kind of see, like, I guess the blood like disappearing into Scott again. I don't know, maybe it's stupid, but that really reminded me of that. Yeah, and the I mean, I haven't wrote it all down, but the trees were warning her that you know, the one who's after her, you know, Hap, that he's gonna make some devastating discovery, and that would, you know, break her down, and that, you know, she can't do this by herself. She needs her, I guess, her group. And even though the OA or Perry was very much like, you know, I can't do this alone, no, they really told her that she needs her group, and that they're already on their way, which we have seen in episode 3. We also saw, you know, Fola, Karim found her. She was all aged, so, you know, how long has she even been there, you know? For we know that they can, you know, the time isn't the time isn't the same as, I guess, in the dimension we're like in Homer's dimension, I guess, as in the house dimension thingy. Like that guy that was there for like what? Was it like 72 hours? I don't even know. But the thing is, she aged. But I was a little bit surprised when he carried her out of there. I think she was still old when he carried her through the hole. Maybe I have to look at it again. Yeah, like, I think, judging on her hair, that she was... Oh yeah, she was still old here. Well, old. And then when the car passed by and like the water... Yeah, fell over them. Then when we go back, she's young. So... That really, I don't know, like, I thought this was just like regular rainwater, so why the heck is this doing that? I don't even know. There's I probably missed something. I know we're talking about the natural spring, but that just seemed to be, I don't know, maybe it is from the spring and I'm missing something. Anyways, so that was interesting as well. I mean, what wasn't interesting? And then at the end, you know, Hep got something, and I guess post-sex, she was like, you know, don't lose this feeling, this is the fuel. And he was confused and all that, and she laid out his 5 boxes. And those 5 boxes are just like tiny robots with the tiny robot heads doing the freaking movements. Do we really have to automize everything? What the I did not expect that, but that has to be the great discovery. That has to be it. But yeah, she did call like the was the police or like the paramedics on him. So, but yeah, he'd probably find a way to, you know, get out of it like always. And you know, I haven't even really talked about Homer, but I mean, we had that beginning, but I'm still like, what the heck was that? But he is waking up. He saw, you know, he is going on a search. He wanted to find out what happened to Rachel. He find that little secret desk part of Hep. He saw the gun. He saw, you know, he listened to the tape. He heard them, you know, talking about the house. He heard everything that we heard. So he's definitely, you know, on his quest again. You know, I guess I would say on the right track, but I'm kind of nervous because I do want him to find out the truth, but I'm also scared that Hep will do something to him, you know, something permanent. So I really hope that Homer, you know, Dr. Roberts is gonna, you know, stay safe. Yeah, I don't even know. This is quite messy. So yeah, that's kind of a summarization of how I perceived this episode. So it was a very good episode, but a lot to take in. But jeez, this show, like, again, I'm so mad that it got cancelled. Like, I don't want to open up your wounds, but you know, I have to say the obvious. It's really such a disgrace that it got cancelled. Seriously, like that. There hasn't been a bad episode. It's just such a special show. I'm actually trying to get my sister to watch it, and I'm this close. You know, she's pretty much on board to give the show a try. So yeah, really hoping that will happen soon. But yeah, all right. I think I should just stop. I'm just like. But yeah, very good episode, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.